Fun in the Ozarks means Branson. You're invited to come with everyone from Ozarks Live as we explore what's new, what's cool this year in Branson. We call it our Ozarks Live Best of Branson. Come on.
Best of Branson? More like best of the world. I am so excited to be here at Silver Dollar City with Nick Brydup, who's the attractions manager, and we're standing in front of the Time Traveler, which just happens to be the world's fastest, tallest, steepest spinning roller coaster. Nick, this ride is amazing. Tell me about it.
It is amazing. Well, what do you want to know? So you marked down that it's fastest, steepest, tallest.
Yes.
First thing you need to know is when you sit down, you're going to go to a 90-degree drop right off the start of the ride.
Right off the bat. I mean, you're like going all out from the start.
So there's no lift or anything. As soon as you leave the station, you're going to do a 90-degree drop. It's got several inversions. It's got a dual launch on it, which to those of you that don't know, it means that you actually in the middle of the ride, you'll come to a complete stop, and then you'll go 0 to 47 miles an hour in 3 minutes, or Nick, 3 seconds.
Can I tell you that part of the ride, when I rode it, now it is officially my favorite ride, just so you know, when I rode it, that confused me.
Yes.
So there we dropped and we're spinning.
You're spinning.
And you think the ride is over because you come to a complete stop.
Do.
And I'm like, wait, is that it? And before I could even say, is that it? We shot off.
There you go.
The ride still kept going. It's a long roller coaster.
Were you sideways when you launched? Were you?
Okay, I'll be honest, I rode it twice.
Okay.
I rode it in the front and the back just to get an idea of what it's like.
Yep.
One time we went straight down, and then the second time we were sideways, and it was like, you're seeing the entire Ozarks from here. Yep. It's beautiful too.
And that's one of the really cool things about the ride. So you will have a new experience every time you ride because it is a rotating car.
Yes.
And it's a controlled spin. It's not a free spinning like a
teacup. Can you explain that? That's what I expected when I came to ride it. I thought we would be spinning the entire time like this, but it's a controlled spin. Explain what that is.
So there's actually magnets on the car that control how fast you'll go around. So it's not going to free spin. It slowly rotates throughout the ride.
That controlled spin, it really does make this ride very smooth. I was surprised I wasn't like jerking around like this and getting a headache or something.
Yeah, and that's one of the really cool aspects of the ride. So it is a steel coaster, which means it's going to be a smooth ride, but it really starts with the lap restraint. You almost feel like you're free floating in the ride. It's not going to jerk you around and whip you around, even though it has all those inversions and loops. You really are steady and in your seat, so you can take in all the surroundings around you.
I kind of felt like Superman a little bit, just because you kind of lose your stomach a little bit, but I wasn't afraid to lift my arms up and felt very safe and smooth the entire time.
Yeah, and that's a product of the ride and how well designed it is. So it's a completely smooth experience.
What age group is appropriate for this? Like from children to how old do you think?
Well, it's good for all ages. Our minimum height requirement is you do have to be 51 inches tall to ride. Okay. And then from there, it's really up to you. There's really no limit.
Because I rode it and I wanted to ride it 17 times. It was that fun, it was that smooth. I love this ride, but tell me, how has the reception been from our local community and the world?
Well, people around locally are very excited because this is a unique attraction. It's the biggest investment that Silver Dollar City has ever spent, and you can tell. So we have people travel not only from all over in the United States, but worldwide. Belgium, the Netherlands, Europe, all over the place. And they finish the ride saying just what you did, how it's unique, how they want to go again. It's really been a cool experience.
Well, since this is the tallest, fastest, steepest spinning roller coaster in the world, I feel like the world is going to come right here to Silver Dollar City.
They have and they are. So they continue to come. We've been amazed when talking with people as they stand in line or wait, where are you from? It's all over the place.
That's awesome. I know you have Time Traveler, it's amazing, but you have so much more to offer with attractions, so many different rides. Tell me about some of the other rides here at the park.
We have over 30 rides and attractions at the park. So of course we have your roller coasters and Outlaw Run, which was an award-winning wooden roller coaster. We have Powder Keg, we have Fire in the Hole, we have Wildfire. And we have two really cool kids areas because this is a park that's geared towards families. So we have the Grand Exposition, which has over 11 rides. And then we have Fireman's Landing, which has 6 rides and then a huge firehouse attraction. So there really is something for everyone. In the middle of August, don't forget about our water rides.
Oh, the water rides.
Oh, yeah.
You really do have something for the entire family. You could spend the whole day here, but I feel like a day is not enough. You have to come back again.
No, you have to come multiple times and make sure that you try everything.
Nick, this is awesome.
No,
but you know what? I know there's so much more than just rides. There's also music and crafts. Let's toss it over to Kelly. She's got more.
Thanks, Jeremy. Dalton, we do love the rides, but we also love all the arts and crafts. That's what's brought people to the Ozarks and to Silver Dollar City for years.
The crafts are, at the end of it, the heart of Silver Dollar City. We've had Marvel Cave and we've had the Stagecoach, which was our first ride, but we've always been about crafts. We've had blacksmiths starting here back when the park first started in 1960, but we have other crafts. We've evolved. We have pottery, blown glass, leather making, furniture making, even soap making and knife making. But what's really important is that we're doing it in the 1880s style that you would see. So when you come here, we want you to experience exactly what you would experience in the 1880s if you commission somebody to make those things for you. It's really cool to see kids experience a wooden lathe, for instance, actually being driven by a steam engine. They've never seen that before, and so to see it being made that way is very special for them, and even for adults that may have been used to it but never seen one up close.
And you have a lot of great things to purchase here in the pottery and all the places. They're just really unique items. And you can actually see people working. These master craftsmen will work in front of you. You can see how it's done.
Absolutely. We do the live demonstrations all day long at different times. So if you want to see a knife actually being made, if you want to see that pottery item being made, if you want to see glass being blown, which is a treat if you haven't seen it, you can see it all here at Silver Dollar City, and our craftsmen love to have conversations with anybody that would be willing to talk to them.
Absolutely. Now, I know that these are here year-round, but you also have something coming up where you're going to bring some more craftsmen in.
That's right. Beginning September 12th, we're going to have the National Crafts and Cowboy Festival. That's a very special festival for us because we bring in an additional 100 craftsmen to the park. So in addition to our 100 we already have, you're now going to get 200 craftsmen here. We bring in different things like cooperage, which is barrel making. We do fiddle making, book binding, just some extra things you wouldn't normally see all throughout September and October. It's something we do every single year, and it's a festival that, it was our very first festival actually. You know, we have Christmas, we have the Star Spangled Summer, but this is the very first festival that Silver Dollar City ever had.
And people do love it. And it comes at a time of year where things have cooled off a little bit and people can really enjoy themselves.
Absolutely, and people forget that our rides are still open. We've got our rides, our crafts, and we even have some shows as well.
I love that you're always changing things up. This place is amazing, Dalton. We love it here, and so we're excited, and great music here too, not to mention great music. But listen, Silver Dollar City is absolutely one of our favorite spots, and definitely one of the best of Branson. Dalton, thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, appreciate it. We will be right back.
We'll have more Branson fun coming up.